Again, we want to say Happy Father's Day to everyone. In Luke 15, there's a parable. Also known as the two brothers, lost son, loving father, or love-sick father. It's one of the parables Jesus, it appears, and Christ shares it with his disciples and the Pharisees and others. And it is in a cycle of parables. And there was a man who had two sons. The younger said to his father, "Give me the share of my estate." And so the father divided his property between them. And not long after that, the younger son got together all he had, set out for a distant country, and there squandered his wealth in wild living. And after he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in that whole country. And he began to be in need, so he went and hired himself out to a citizen of that country, who sent him to the fields to feed pigs. And he longed to fill his stomach with the pods that the pigs were eating, but no one gave him anything. And when he came to his senses, he said, "How many of my father's hired servants have food to spare, and here I am starving to death? I will set out and go back to my father and say to him, 'Father, I've sinned against heaven and against you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me one of your hired servants.' So he got up and went to his father. But while he was yet still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion. And he ran to his son and threw his arms around him and kissed him. And the son said, 'Father, I've sinned against heaven and against you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to the servants, 'Quick, bring the best robe and put on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattest calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate, for the son of mine who was dead is alive again. He was lost and now he is found.' And they began to celebrate." This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be unto God. Amen. You can be seated today. Want to talk about our Father. If I had a subtopic, I would probably talk about the love of our Father. Amen. The love of our Father. When we look there on the pulpit mic there and just push it up just a little bit. Just push it up a little bit, push it up a little bit, push it up. You see where it says pulpit? Push it up just a little bit. Just, is it all the way there? That's pretty good right there. Do you see the monitors? You see the monitor speaker? Just give me a little bit more on the monitor. Amen. All right, we're good right there. Thank you. Amen. I greet you today in the name of the Father.
All right.
It's great seismic Sunday morning. It's a good day. Father's Day. Father's Day. So we greet you. Normally, let me give you this story. Not gonna be long. This story is about boys. Donovan and Dayton, stand up. Stand up for me. Two boys. Come on down here. I want you to help me preach today. Come around this way. You help me preach today. David always talking about if he was going to preach a sermon, this is what he'd preach about and all this. So I'm going to see today. Man had two sons. Older son and a younger son. Oldest son didn't really say much. Just stayed there and worked. Stayed there and did what? Work. The younger son stood there and did what? Well, that's about what he did. The younger son said, I don't know what he was thinking in his old noggin, but he came up with a plan. I'm tired of sitting around here working. I want my daddy to give me what he gonna give me now. And let me get on. I don't have time to wait for him to kick the bucket. I want him to go on and give me what he gonna give me now, so I can do what I want to do. That's David. And so the father gave the younger son, he went and divided the property and gave the younger son what he thought was his. He went out, got him some bling, went out, party, got him some little club tickets, and wasted his money. Out there the Bible saying wild and riotous living. You have been out there squandering my money on riotous living there, haven't you, Brother David? That's what the younger son did. The older son, he just stayed there. He didn't say anything. He didn't ask anything. He just stayed there and worked and did his part. Is this something? He said, ain't what he do? All right, y'all gonna be singing. I'm gonna make you say something. The younger son left and said, I want to go out and see the nightlife. I'm tired of living in this country town. I want to go to the big city. And he went to the far country. Now, before we get too hard on the young child, the young son, we've all done it. We can identify with the young son in some manner. Amen. Y'all might well say amen. Don't act like that, holy. You've done some things you wasn't supposed to do. And you did it out of time. Amen. Some of you got caught, some of you did it, but your best friend know about it because you did it with her, your sister and your brother. But the young man, I can appreciate his boldness. He said, I just want to go on and live my life now. And so he went and got his stuff and he went to the far country, he partied, he had a good time. He spent his money on whatever he spent his money on, and we don't know. All the Bible says was riotous living. That could have been, he went to the pubs and spent it on alcohol. He could have been gambling, he could have spent it on women. Could have spent it on me. We don't know. Amen. Could have spent it on just big time, high side, perpetrating, big women, flow show. You know what I'm talking about. And he got there, and before he knew it, he did not have a sense of financial responsibility. He ran out of money. He blew through it. That's right. Can I help you today? If you don't know how to budget, you'll blow through your money. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you save. That's right. Amen. You know, one of the things I hate in church is that church folk have a famous line. Rev, I'm on a fixed income. Look at that. Y'all know it too. Y'all say it. The one knew. Everybody's income is fixed. Amen. I know what my check is going to be every Friday. It's fixed. That's right. All right. He did not have a sense of financial responsibility, and he had not matured to the point of being responsible, so he blew it. That's right. Rev. Love and I have a friend. We've known down through the years. Got a big windfall of money, over $100,000. But blew it. Did not know how to manage that concern. Parenthetically, can I tell you, parents, that's why you need to teach your children how to save. I said it on last Sunday. Look, Charlie, when I was growing up, everybody had a piggy bank. You would go to the banks and they would give you a little box. You would go to the savings and loan and they would give you a little savings deal to teach you how to save money to manage.
That's right.
I even have a piggy bank now, and I'm 55.
Yeah.
I took me an old 5-gallon water jug and I cut the top on it and I super glued it and that way I can get my change and I can throw it in there and if I have a dollar wrinkled up I can put it in there and have it for rainy day.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
I'm not too proud. I'll pick up a penny.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
I'll be walking and see a penny. I'll pick it up.
Pick it up.
I don't care if it's on the heads or the tail. I'll pick it up.
That's right.
You get enough pennies, it'll spin.
Yes, sir.
This young man went and he spent his money on wild living.
Yes, sir.
Having a good time. Have anybody ever overspent having a good time?
Yeah.
Hey, raise your hand, let me see you so I know y'all are telling the truth. Raise your hand, Brother Danny. You spent your money on some wild living, sometimes shopping or buying something you weren't supposed to buy. Spin it! Well, Dick said bingo.
No.
Going down to the Harrods and Windstar, Horseshoe. You see, some people diving. Some people at the store, let me have number 5 scratch off. Give me a pick 3 forward and back. Amen. I didn't have to be back this messy and go to sing all day. I was doing good. Just ain't no right. He spent all his money. When he spent his money, he found himself in a predicament. Let me tell you something. I spent all my money at one time on riotous living. Trying to stay up with the Joneses. Amen. It was all cool and kosher, Cody, when I had it. But when I ran out, all those rascals left me alone. Amen. Brother Love and I have been down the road a long time. We've had to eat a sandwich and cut it in two. We had to get the combo because that's all we had, and then to split the chips, get the cup and split it. That was the time we had money together. I never will forget. He think I forgot. I haven't forgotten. I had an old Ford, what was it, Escort. We was in front of Bethel AME Church. I was broke. He had gotten him some money. I said, I don't feel like going, Doc. I don't have any money. He said, man, come on. I said, I don't have any money. He pulled out $400 and he gave it to me. I remember that. I don't forget things people do for me. Amen. He gave me that. Amen. He gave me that. Amen. That was back in the 80s. He gave me that. I'll take $400 now. That's good money now. That's really good money there. You don't have an extra $400, do you? But I squandered my money. My daddy, I told my boss today, this is the first year I don't have my mama or my daddy. But my daddy told me, Stephen, if you have your own dough, you can do your own daddy. I didn't understand what he was talking about. You have to save. Let me go on, because this is not what I'm trying to talk about. But you got to save. And this boy spent his money, and he went and got a job, and he was feeding the hogs, and he got so hungry because he didn't have any money, and none of his friends, the Bible said, wouldn't give him anything. And so he got so hungry, he began to look at the hog. He said, the hog making that slop look mighty good. and maybe I just need to eat some that's falling out of his mouth. You see, what happened is, you can get in a position in life where the devil will mess with your mind and soul. He'll trick you and make you think that the filthiest thing is really good. But the Bible says he came to his senses. I should wait to preach this when my voice was down. He came to his senses. Can I help you today? No matter where you are in life and what you have done or what you are doing, you ought to preach to God. God, allow me to come to my senses.
That's right.
He came to his senses just in the nick of time. I can see Sister Daisy Thornton teaching in the choir and song, just in the nick of time, Jesus came when I needed him the most.
That's right. All right.
He came to his senses, and he got up and said, what am I thinking about? My father has money. He even has servants that work for him. His servants are living better than I'm living right now. What am I thinking about? Let me get up in here, and I just have to suck it up. I go back home and I tell him, Father, I'm sorry I've sinned against you. I've sinned against heaven.
That's right.
And I don't want any more special favors.
No.
I'm not worthy to be called your son. Just make me a servant. You know what he was saying in actuality?
Say it.
The servants are in a better position than I am. I'd rather be a servant of my father right now than to be where I am.
Look at that.
So he went on back home. He had rehearsed his story in his mind. You know how you do it. I did it when I was growing up. I messed up. And I said, I got to go home and face Eleanor and OJ. And I don't know what I'm going to say, because I know my mama was going to go off on me immediately. And I knew my mama slept light, so I couldn't even sneak in the house. But we lived in an old house, Pyramid Bean, and when you walk past the living room and you go by the bathroom, the floor would creak and she would wake up. Got to the point one time I started coming in through the bathroom window, take my clothes off down to my underwear and put them in the clothes hamper. So when I come out of the bathroom and she would say, Stephen Dwayne, you just getting home? I said, no, Mama, I've been home. I just used the bathroom. I had to face down right.
Look at that.
I said, what am I going to tell her?
What am I going to tell?
Me and my cousins would get into it and say, let's get our story together.
That's right.
You better have me talking. Let's get our story together now. So if your mom and daddy ask you where we were, and if my mom and daddy ask where we were, we know they're going to talk. Our story will line up.
That's right. You got to do that.
Organized crime. Organized and alive. Don't y'all try to do that. We already know. COVID. Down in the day, they can't do it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Look, Father, I've sinned against you and against heaven. I'm not worthy to be your son. Make me a hired servant. Father, I've sinned against you and against heaven. I'm not worthy to be your son. Make me a hired servant. That's what I'm going to say. He practiced it all the way home. And on his way home, he had it down. He said, I'm a little pitiful. He see the plight I'm in. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to say it low, I'm going to say it nice and humble and meek and mild, and maybe he'll have mercy upon him. But the father was already waiting on his son.
Look at that.
The father already knew what his son was going to have to do. I hate it. I already know. When my daughter called me and said, Dad, I said, she's calling for some money. Dad, I know the story. Dad, I got a new job. And I don't get paid until next week or week after next. Dad, I said, I already know you got a new job, you don't get paid till next week, week after next. Dad, I'm telling you. I said, I know. The Father already knew.
Right.
And he says, hey, I ain't no need of you trying to come up with no lie, no story, just cut it. I already know what you've done, you already know what you've done, so let's just cut through the chase. Welcome home.
Yeah. Right.
Normally, one's parents are among the ones who can be counted on to help, love, and support. Your parents are not your enemies.
That's right.
Your parents are there to guide you and to help you.
Amen.
No matter what.
That's right.
Yeah, I know, but you said, well, wait a minute, that's not always true because my mom and daddy wasn't there for me. Some parents, we know, they do forsake their children. But can I tell you something? God's love is more dependable than the love of a parent.
That's right.
That's why the Bible says, remember your Creator in the days of your youth. You have to start developing a relationship with God for yourself.
For yourself. Amen. You sure do.
I love Donovan and David. I love Will. I love Sue. I love Saida and Toya. I love them. But I cannot make them have a relationship with God.
That's right. Can't do it. You gotta make it for themselves.
They have to have a relationship for themselves. They have to develop it and cultivate it.
That's right.
And cause it to mature. And they have to grow strong in the Word of God for themselves.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're so right.
Can I tell you, God's love for you is deeper, stronger, and more sure than any parent's love could ever be. I said God's love.
Yeah.
God's love. I said it's more deeper, it's stronger, and more sure than any parent's love. I'm not trying to discount your love your parents have for you.
Right.
But I'm saying there is one who made you and your parents. His love is stronger and deeper, and his love is more sure. God has never abused any of his children.
No.
God has never neglected any of his children. People will fail you.
Yeah. That's right.
Do I have a witness? I said people
Right.
will fail you.
That's right.
Mothers and fathers have walked away from their families.
Yeah.
Do I have a witness?
Yeah.
I've seen mothers reported on the news just this week. Leaving children, newborn babies in trash cans.
Look at that.
God will never do you like that.
I don't know. Yeah.
Mothers throwing babies. I have a friend right now serving a life sentence. Threw a baby down in the swamp in the bayou of Houston.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, she's hardly sorrowful. It's been 20-something years now. She said if I could go back and talk to that young girl, that good girl of yesteryear, but I cannot do it.
Look at that.
But Jesus will never do that to you. Oh, Pope, when I was growing up, they had a song that said Jesus will never say no.
All right.
You can call him in the morning, you can call him. Late at night, Jesus will never say no. Jesus' love is sure. He does not vacillate. He does not go up and down. He's not in and out with his love toward us.
Yeah. All right.
His love is the same before he created me, and it will be the same after I'm back down to the mother dirt.
That's right. That's right.
He's never failing. He's not changing in his love and his compassion toward mankind.
Yeah.
I said people will fail you.
Yeah.
Your best friend will sometime let you down.
Yes, sir.
You'll try to make a call. I tried to call a friend of mine this morning, and the phone said, you don't answer the phone today. And it made me realize people will not always be there when you need them or want them. But God, He's not like that. God is always available. He says, I am nigh to those who will call upon my name. You call upon my name, I will answer. You see, you may even fail yourself. Have you ever let yourself down? I've had to say to myself on some time, Stephen, I'm disappointed in you. Stephen, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Stephen, I didn't think you would do that. Sometimes we will even fail ourselves.
Right.
We'll get mad at ourselves and say, I don't know why I allowed so-and-so to do me like that. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why it happened like that. I know better.
Wow.
Can I tell you? God can be trusted, my brothers and sisters.
Yes, sir.
I said, God can be trusted. He will never leave you. He will never fail you. He will never give up on you. He will never turn his back on you. He promised, I will always be there. Does this mean God will always protect you from everything unpleasant? No, it does not mean that.
All right.
No, not anymore. That a good earthly parent can keep their children from doing every unpleasant experience. My mom and dad could not always have a physical eye over me.
That's right.
They could not always keep me in the straight and narrow path. The only thing they could do is trust that their teaching, their upbringing, their nurturing, their care would manifest itself in my life to the point that something on the inside would bring my consciousness to do the right thing. Oh, you must grow up, my brothers and sisters. Does not matter how old you are.
That's right.
Some people will say, Reverend, I'm already grown. Does not matter how old you are, you still must grow up. You see, you must learn to walk in faith and in love. I said you must learn to walk in faith and in love.
That's right.
We have too many people under the ban of Christendom that's not walking in faith and in love.
That's right. That's right.
You have to be in love and charity with your neighbor. You have to exercise faith in God. You cannot exercise it only when it's convenient for you to exercise.
That's right. That's right.
You are going to pray with God.
Yes, sir.
I said you must walk in faith and love, and you must walk in it if you expect to overcome obstacles, challenges, and trials and tribulations in this world.
That's right. That's right.
I said you must grow up, but God is there to help you along the way and to make sure that everything works out for your good.
That's right.
And in the long run, you will be all right.
You'll be all right. Yeah.
I hear Jesus saying to his father, the young man was worried about his return home.
All right.
Jesus told him, in a way, because the Father is representative of Jesus.
That's right.
The Father said to the young man, you don't have to give me your sob story. I don't need to hear all of that. I made you. I tell Donovan and David on occasion, who told him about his sons. He told him, go home. Man said, my son is dead. In John 4:50, I read it. Jesus replied to him, go home. Don't come telling me about your son being dead. Your son lives. The man believed the word Jesus spoke. And the man headed back home. And on his way back, his servants intercepted him